A new Texas law is requiring every school classroom to display an image of God hung like a horse. In an effort to remind students of traditional Christian values, the new law mandates prominently presenting a depiction of the Lord's massive throbbing member for all to see. According to Texas Governor Greg Abbott, this law is important for students to understand how the Almighty Father is, quote, completely meted up with a fat, honkin' schlong. While some critics have argued that God's fire hose has no place in the classroom, Governor Abbott argues that with the lack of education at home, there is no other way for students to appreciate how fat and veiny the Creator's divine cock truly is. The law further mandates that most images should be displayed near the flag, so that every morning students can also pledge allegiance to God's enormous penis.
The updated Texas sex ed curriculum now instructs children how to stone whores. Students in both middle school and high school will receive comprehensive guidance for identifying harlots and executing them for their disgusting, lustful ways. With a renewed focus on the importance of how sexually promiscuous women corrupt the male mind, Texas health classes will address how to ostracize these sluts from society and ultimately slaughter them in excruciatingly painful public executions. The Texas sex ed curriculum also now requires students to take a large stone home for the weekend so they can practice carrying out God's divine wrath upon all whores.
This perfect 4.0 student claims that he was rejected from college simply for being a white rapist. Despite having straight A's throughout all of high school and a 1410 SAT score, a local Texas student, Ashton Wheeler, believes that due to affirmative action, he was not admitted to any of his choice universities, simply because he's Caucasian and has committed sexual assault. According to Wheeler, it's unfair that some of his Black and Latinx classmates were accepted to many of the colleges he applied for, even though they had worse grades than him and had never raped anyone. Wheeler noted that because of these rejections, he would instead be pursuing a non-traditional education at PragerU.
It's officially fall, y'all! So today I'm going to show you how to make my award-winning chili. Even though it seems like no matter how many chili cook-offs I win, everyone still only sees me as that school shooter's mom. Fresh ingredients and my homemade blend of secret spices has made this the Tri-State Cook-Off's Blue Ribbon Chili winner for 3 years running. But that apparently means nothing compared to the 7 kids my son killed and the dozens more wounded. At the first chili cook-off I entered, instead of congratulating me on my win, all the judges could talk about was how many children my son had killed a few months before, which frankly is pretty unfair. A lot of trial and error went into this chili to make it perfect. Beef and chorizo, a dash of liquid smoke, chipotles, but I guess I'm still just the evil woman who raised a monster. You know, if it weren't for that one little incident 2 years ago, everyone would know me as the best chili cook in the state. How many trophies do I have to win, huh? Tell me, just give me a number. Hundreds? Thousands? I should be known as Debbie the Chili Queen. Instead, I'm the woman who bought her son an AR-15. And no, my chili was not so good it threw my son into a murderous rage. Let's just forget about my son and look how good this chili is, topped with cheese, sour cream, and crumbled tortilla chips.